Giving all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahshua, Hashem, Rakakuta, Shalom, to the 144,000 and the rest of the elect out there, Shalom to you all. And this is breaking news. Defiled bread, defiled food. We are eating, right now, we're eating defiled food. So this is an article, and I'm going to read. Well, I'll give you the video right here. This is Tommy Bites, Homestead. Tommy Bites. Walmart sold radioactive food, nationwide recall in 13 states. What I might do is, we got to get out of here, man. At least there'll be no flesh to save, for real. This place is done. So listen up, I slowed it down. This is fair use.
Told y'all would come back if I had some breaking news, and I do have some breaking news. Y'all see at the Sam's Club. But I'm gonna give you the news where I can give you the news. But this is referring to Walmart. Guys, you will not believe what is happening. And I'm gonna say allegedly, because but the FDA say this is what's happening, but I'm gonna say allegedly over here. This is scary to think about, for the workers who had to handle it, for anyone who might have purchased it. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is unbelievable. So Walmart has a warning. Walmart is warning as dinner staple sold in 13 states was found to be radioactive. Yes, I said radioactive.
So when you look in the mirror in the morning and you see there's a glow around you, that's not the spiritual power. That means you're radioactive.
Items sold inside of a Walmart.
So anyway, you can watch the rest of this. This is all I wanted. And let me do this here. Walmart nationwide recall. I'll do this. See if they were nice enough to give us more news. That's why you got to deal with these alternative stations here, because the so-called real news is not giving you the real news. If you don't, she'll make a lovely concubine. Well, we're gonna have them concubines too. We're not just gonna have Israelite women in the kingdom. We're gonna have concubines. And you know me, I can't wait. Like Michael Jackson. It's like the Jackson 5 of Michael Jackson. You got me working day and night. We're going to be working day and night, except on the Sabbath and high holy days. And all of our wives and women are going to be barefoot and pregnant. Walmart sold radioactive food nationwide. Okay, let's just do it this way. Okay, 6 hours ago, FDA says, USA Today, FDA says shrimp sold at for you. Shrimp is not kosher. Read what is that? Leviticus 11. I'll go to that in a minute. FDA says shrimp sold at Walmart could have radioactive whatever. The Food and Drug Administration is recalling frozen shrimp sold at Walmart for possible radioactive chemical contamination. And Trump, he cut funding to a lot of these FDA and other FDA is to find out that you're not eating any contaminated food. So he cut the budget. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Spectrum News, FDA, Walmart, great value frozen shrimp may be radioactive. It's in 13 13 states. Shrimp purchased at Walmart stores may be 4 hours ago. Walmart has listed the food recall on its website. Stores in 13 states, including Texas, are impacted by the recall. So now, if you're an Israelite, you're not contaminated because you don't eat shrimp. You got some of them that might be behind closed doors eating shrimp. So we come over here. Defiled bread or defiled food. It says, and Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Yasha'Allah eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles here in America and around. Let's talk about this. This is happening now. Because some other captivities we were under, we didn't eat defiled food. Except for the ones during the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, where they made him eat swine, which is an unclean food, among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. So we were driven to these other nations. So one of the nations that we were driven to is here in America, which is Babylon the Great. So let me look up the word defiled bread. That's all I got to look at. Defiled and bread. Defiled. The word is tama'ah. Unclean, impure, ethically and religiously, ritually of places. Unclean, impure, polluted, pollution, unclean, defiled, infamous, polluted. I already knew I was going to go to this. That further proves that this is America, because Amos 7:17 is America, the city. Therefore thus saith Yahweh, thy wife shall be in a harlot. She's going to jump from man to man in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land, the land that you dwell in, because you're not in your land, shall be divided by line. Who got the land? These other nations, namely the Edomites. They control the land, they're the government. And thou shalt die in a what? Polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. Forth of your land, the land of Canaan, which is over here in America. So you're going to die in a polluted land. How many of your relatives or close friends died by taking the jump shot? So you were fortunate to say, no, I'm not taking it. So let me come on back. Yeah, the Most High got the right man in office. Trump, he gonna usher in the chip. And that I believe. I don't believe another president's coming. He's going to usher in the chip, and he's going to usher in the World War III. I'm seeing right here, they're walking side by side, Putin and Trump. They don't realize that Putin or whoever the president at that time is going to push that button, put that order out, and Babylon will be wiped off the map. They're hopping into a big limousine called the Beast. This place is done. Let me look up the word bread. Excuse me. The word is lacham, which means bread, which also signifies food, because your bread is not going to be defiled and the rest of the food is good, so stay away from bread. No, bread represents food. Lacham is Hebrew. Lacham is Hebrew for bread. This should be lacham. The interlinear should be lacham yam, not lacham lachama. It should be, this is a ma, this is a final case ma. Lacham yam, breads. Lacham is singular bread. Ba Gawayim, which means the nations. Like this, like it says, among the nations. Ba makes it in nations, or in the nations. There's no Hebrew word for among. Among would be ba. Let's just come over here. Did I say Leviticus or Exodus? I think I said Leviticus 11. Yep. Let me do fins. Fins. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales. Trout has fins and scales. Bluefish. Tuna also have fins and scales. IUCPK say, well, you can't eat it because it has soft scales, but they still have scales. The Lord says scales. What else? Salmon. Kingfish, any fish that has fins and scales in the sea and in the rivers. Sea is saltwater fish. Rivers is our freshwater fish. So you eat. 10th verse, Leviticus 11 verse 10, and all that have not fins and scales in the sea and in the rivers, saltwater fish and freshwater fish, of all that move in the waters or swim, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. Whatsoever have no fins nor scales in the water, that shall be an abomination unto you. If it has fins and no scales, it's unclean. If it has scales and no fins, it's unclean. It has to have fins and scales. Catfish have fins but not scales. But you got Jake, they eat catfish, mainly in the churches. And then when you tell them it's against the law, well, the law is done away with. So you got to forget these people in the church, these idiots in the church, these low IQ people in the church, these people with zero, how can I say, zero, I was thinking about this early, not creative, but zero reasoning skills. People in the church do not reason. They lack reasoning skills. They like a pastor they like the way his suit is, his haircut, the way he talks, very charismatic. And they say whatever this nigga says is like the Most High speaking to him. Because they lack reasoning skills. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom on to the next shalom.